Yeah, so this is another part of the OP testing battery. This is what we run clients through during consultations. As I say, looking to take people from pain to performance. So in this assessment, we're going to be going through hamstring muscle power, how much force we can produce through the hamstrings and really isolate that tissue, which is looking at knee flexion. So knee flexion is going to assess hamstring muscle power. We're going to take Nathan through it using the dynamometer. So we've set him up in the anchor point. And once again, we're going to be using the dynamometer to see how much force he's producing between each limb. And once again, this gives us a little bit of scope in terms of rehabilitation specific programming. If somebody comes in with a torn hamstring, we go through typical on-table tests, and then we can start to look at a symmetry between each limb. Now, over the spread of time, once we've obviously plotted our data, seen where the athlete or the client is at, and we deliver the rehabilitation specific programming to that client, we can then basically assess and reassess across the spread of time to see if the client is producing more force, and basically whether they are able to get back to training, back to competing, back into the gym with a true backing, with a data-driven feedback, to make sure that the client is ready to jump back into these tasks that we are currently unable to do due to the injury. So yeah, as you can see, we got Coach Nathan set up in the hamstring assessment position, and what we're looking for him to do is basically create as quick and as explosive contraction as possible through the hamstrings in that 90-degree position. So we're going to get him to go in 3, 2, 1, let's go, squeeze, 2, 1, and relax. So he's had 283 newtons of force. We're then going to do 3 reps and take the mean across the 3, going in 3, 2, 1, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let's go, and relax. Quite a big drop off there. And then we're going to go 1 more rep. Squeeze, let's go. 2, 1, and relax. Lovely. We would then obviously compare and contrast, so we would switch this over to the opposite limb, assess the injured side versus the non-injured side, and essentially across the spread of time, basically look to reduce this asymmetry, produce more force, and have the ability to do that quicker. This can help us gauge where we need to program for the athlete, especially if the athlete is injured. We would start with isometric style training and take the client through that continuum up towards plyometric style training to make sure that they are ready to return to action.